Well, hello everybody. So today I'm very happy and I'm very excited because I finally found a VCR that I really wanted, a Mitsubishi VCR with that mechanism. So this is a Mitsubishi Super VHS VCR S-VHS. And last summer I went to the indoor flea market shop and I found some VCR. I posted a video of it, and there was a lot of VCRs, but for a very high price. Including a Mitsubishi, which was $50. So there was two Mitsubishi S-VHS. But now my plan was to today was to go there and ask if I can have the Mitsubishi S-VHS $50, but for $35. But I went there and I saw this one at look at the price, $25 Canadian. So I jumped on this VCR and I bought it instantly. And this VCR, I think it was there last summer, but the other one at $50 was still there. It looked just a little bit better, but I jumped on this one because it's $25. And this one was not there last summer when I went, I think. At least it was not there for $25. But now I found this one, and for some reason it's $25 instead of $50. But this is a very good thing. I'm very happy. This VCR is fully working. My first S-VHS VCR in my collection. It came with the remote too. But there was not the power cord, but it uses just a standard 3-pin power cord. So I just took the one of my CRT monitor. This is very easy to find. It's just a standard 3-pin power cord. So there is nothing to worry about this. And it is a separated power cord, and for some reason it has 3 pins, so it has the ground pin. So it is unusual for a VCR to have a third pin for the ground. I don't know why this one has it, but I'm very happy. I have not opened it yet, but I have tested it, and it's fully working. I have not tested the remote yet. I'm more focused on the VCR itself at the moment. So I will show it in action, and then I will show it to you. I will test it. I will test it and then I will open it. I mean, look at all these buttons. This is very high end. This is Mario Sunshine. And you can press the jog shuttle button here. It activates the functions like commanded by this jog shuttle. This is awesome. I can turn this jog shuttle, which is fully working. Nothing broken in this jog shuttle. And I can play this in the two sides in frame by frame. And you see, when I turn it, it doesn't. There is not a spring that goes back in the center position. You can see right now I let it like this, and it's playing frame by frame. Now it's playing slow motion faster. Now it's playing even faster in slow motion. Now it's playing like a 2 times speed. So I did a glitch in Mario Sunshine. Now faster. Then I can disable it. Fast forward. Rewind. This is awesome. I'm very happy I found this. It unloads so fast. So I can't wait to see the mechanism inside of this VCR, so I will open it. And also this VCR is very huge and also very heavy. You can see how it is huge compared to my JVC here. It's even bigger than this JVC. Very, very big VCR. So right now I have opened the VCR, and I removed only 4 screws, and the top cover easily came out. So you see how it is made inside. This is very special. You don't see that in all VCRs. It is very unusual. You see there is a lot of ribbon cables connected there. And there is a metal shield here. I don't know why it's there, but there is just 3 screws and it will be removed so we can see better the mechanism. I'm going to do that right now. And so you see there is a big circuit board. There is As we can see, there is three layers of circuit boards. No, there is four. 1, 2, 3, 4 circuit boards. This is a lot. So you see this power supply, it almost looks like a power plant. So this is very special. Here's the power, and here's the ground plug. So I don't know why this one uses a ground. Maybe because they are like high-end electronics, and you need a ground to protect the electronics instead in the case of something happens. This is made the same reason as there is a ground on this CRT monitor to protect computers. And well, this is awesome. You see there is a huge capacitors. So right now I'm going to unscrew this here, and I will so you can see the mechanism. And I'm very happy because I finally have this mechanism, and it's working. I'm very excited. Well, now I have removed that metal part here over the heads, and you can see here the drum. It's pretty special how it looks, and there is like a plastic here that protects it. I don't know really why it's there, but this looks very special. The two tape guides are blue like this, and well, this is definitely my favorite VCR in my collection now. This is very special, and I have not showed you the model number yet. It's a HS-U82. So now I will insert the cassette in the VCR, and well, I have noticed something like I just noticed it. Sometimes when I insert the tape, it rejects it when I push it for some reason, but just does it one time. Then when I insert it again, it doesn't. It inserts correctly. So now it did not do it. It inserted correctly. This is a very nice mechanism. It also operates very quickly. This is awesome. I've always wanted this VCR mechanism. You see now it just did it. I pushed the tape. I pushed the tape in the VCR, and it rejected it while I was pushing it. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is just a minor problem that I just noticed. Maybe that's normal. I don't know. So right now I will do a fast forward. So this looks like it's pretty fast for a VCR built in 1990. Yes, this VCR was built in 1990. So this was probably an extremely expensive VCR back then. And also this is not a S-VHS ET, it's just S-VHS. But it's my first S-VHS VCR in my collection. I don't have any S-VHS type, so I will maybe try that trick to drill a hole in the normal VHS tape to see if it actually record the S-VHS format. Here, S-VHS indicator, and the counter doesn't reset when I insert the tape again, so I don't really know why. And I didn't find the counter reset button. A repeat button. This is the I don't know how do you reset the timer on this VCR, the tape counter. So now I will eject the tape, and I will show you the features of this VCR, like the buttons that are on the front. And as I said, I'm not going to talk about the remote at the moment. So this is a very fast mechanism. It uses the capstan motor to eject the cassette. So yeah, this is this look very awesome. It's not something that I see in my VCRs. My other VCRs don't have all that circuit boards. So here there is a lot of buttons. Here's the jug shuttle, which there is no spring that gets it back to the middle, and there is a button to activate it. So when you don't activate this button, it will not operate with the jug shuttle. So this is used to play frame by frame. This to play at different speeds in slow motion too. So if you press the jug shuttle, now it will be on pause. Now slow motion faster, slow motion even faster, play times 2 and fast forward. Same thing with rewind in the other direction. Program rec, the main functions, eject, the power button which you can press from the exterior. There is a button to open this. You can also open it easily by pulling it. Here a very nice sound meter. Record levels. So, this is a very high-end function. It's like you have this on cassette decks. And there is like a slow motion tracking. I don't even know how do you what this exactly does. I think it's for adjusting the tracking on a slow motion play, but I have never noticed anything on any other VCR what it does. I don't use this. This is the tracking. You can no, this is not the tracking. It's still adjust. I don't exactly know what this is. This is the tracking. You can switch to manual and auto tracking. Manual, you can adjust it like this. Auto, well, it will adjust automatically. I have not used this function yet, but this is very special to have that on a VCR. You can adjust the colors of the screen, of the picture. So you can adjust the tint of the picture. So this is awesome. You have that on a VCR. That is amazing. This is for doing audio and video dubbing on a tape, so you can record video and audio, like only video or only audio over a recording that was already done. My Sony XLV686 HF also has that record speed, so this VCR records in SP and EP. Does not record in LP. There's index search, so this is most likely for researching fast forward. Other functions that I don't even know what they do now. This is for like the length of tape, but I don't really know what this does on the working of this VCR. This looks very awesome. The other one, it was a HS-U82, the one that was $50. It kinda looked better. It had like even more functions, but this one is awesome for $25. It's really worth it. Here's the inputs, phones, level for probably the volume of this microphone, S-video of course because it's a S-VHS. Here the RCA plugs. Now I'll just turn the VCR and I'll show you the back. There's the back of the VCR. Now it's plugged to my TV. So this is the AC in plug with the third pin. There you can plug another appliance. It is switch on switch. I had not really noticed that, but apparently you can switch it. So probably if you have the remote, you can control this power outlet. This is awesome. Even when I power on the VCR, when I plug it and I power it on, I can hear relays clicking. So if you don't know what relays are, these are switches controlled automatically. These are the ratings. Model HS-U82. And here's the coaxial output, the video inputs and outputs. There is a video input on the back, there is another one on the front. There's two video outputs, S-VHS and RCA. Two video outputs. very nice. This I don't really know what this is, but maybe for it's written edit, so maybe to communicate with another VCR or another appliance to control the VCR. I don't really know. I'm not gonna use that, but so now I think I'll show you the parts of the upper side of the mechanism in action. Then I'll show you the bottom side, which I have not seen yet. I have unplugged the VCR and the tape counter doesn't reset. And now I will insert the cassette and I will show you like the parts of the mechanism. So you will see another time the overall view of the mechanism, which is very beautiful to see. Oh, did that it rejected again? Oh. So I don't know why sometimes it rejects. Pretty strange. So this is 100% working. Well, I would say 99.5% because of that problem with the ejecting. I don't know if that's normal or not, but now I will show you this part here. So the capstan motor ejects the cassette in this VCR, and this is the gear for the ejecting. It's driven by a worm gear, which is driven by the capstan motor. So this is found in many VCRs. So now a view of the loading motor. You could see the loading motor did not turn when the cassette ejected. So this it really resembles the mechanism of this Gold Star VCR here. The mechanism resembles, the loading motor is at the same place. I have already done a comparison between my Gold Star, my Zenith, and this mechanism, which I didn't have. I just showed a part of the video of the VCR King, who has a VCR with that mechanism. This might be the switch for the turning on the power outlet behind. The date is written on this loading motor. It's written 90. So this VCR was made in 1990. Same date as my Mitsubishi HS-E12 and my Mitsubishi HS-U82 that I used to have, which was not working. So I'm very, as I've said, I'm very happy to have this mechanism working. So right now I think that's enough for the top side. I think I will close this and I will show you the bottom side of this mechanism. So this is the bottom side, and well, we can see the mechanism here through these holes without even removing this. So I will remove this. This part. I will have to remove these foot here, and here there are some ribbon cables that connect this. And I don't. I think they should not have put these ribbon cables like exposed like this, because it's kind of fragile. Maybe if maybe a child could access this, but it's made like this. Yeah, this is for this door, for the buttons that are in this. Now I will remove the screws. There is a lot of them, and I will open this. So now I have finally accessed the bottom side, and well, there is the mechanism. I have removed the bottom cover, but it was not that easy, because the power supply was fixed on the bottom cover using a screw and a nut. So it was attached with this nut. There was two, and these screws here, and there was a washer. So this is very. I don't know why it's made like this. Maybe for like a grounding purposes, but I don't know why it's that important. The power supply is fixed on it. So right now the power supply is not attached to the VCR case. So I have no idea why it's made like this. So now I will insert a cassette with no tape. So I'm just. Now I powered off the VCR. So there's the mechanism. We can see the gears. That's pretty nice, but I'm not going to remove this cover again because it's pretty hard because of this screw and nuts. This is not easy. So I will manage to get that screwed back, but maybe I'll screw only one side because it's pretty hard to do. There's a lot of wires in the way. It blocks because it's upside down. I had to help it eject because it blocked because it is upside down. And well, there is the mode switch. These are the gears for ejecting. The capstan motor, it drives a belt like this. So as usual, there's a sliding plate and there's the gears for the tape guides. There's the bottom of the drum. And there's the circuit boards. There's a lot of circuits in this. It's really full of circuit board this side. It's not heavy for no reason. So right now I have put back the power transformer where it was. So you can see here there is a washer and a nut. There is the screw, which is screwed on the bottom side, the bottom plate, and there is another one there. So I had to hold this this nut with the pliers and screw the screw from the bottom side at the same time. So this was I had to do that. And I had to put my pliers like between all these wires there that are in the way. So I'm not going to do that anymore. And also the top side of the mechanism is much more interesting than the bottom. So I did it only once so that we can see the mechanism, but I'm not doing it again. So I used the pliers. And now the VCR is still working. Of course, I will be very sad if it stopped working, but I still could have tried to get the other Mitsubishi S-VHS there for $35 as I had planned before I got this one. So right now it's fast forwarding. I might do a fast forward and rewind cycle on this. I don't know why it's slowing down like this, but that's my. It's fully working, fully working, this VCR. And I think it has been before at this place. I think he repairs VCRs, and I think he probably cleaned the heads and cleaned the VCR before selling it. And also I might ask him if he can repair my video Walkman, but I'll first ask him the price, if he can do it. So now that's pretty much it for this always wanted Mitsubishi VCR. It is a S-VHS model HS-U82. And so this is a very rare VCR, and it's awesome. It looks awesome. Very professional VCR, very high end for the time, and well, it must have worth like a very high price in the early 90s, probably over $1,000. S-VHS hi-fi stereo in 1990, that was awesome, and with editing functions, awesome. So now that's pretty much it, and goodbye.